Greetings, citizens of Tetris. It is your old pal Van Dweller back with more classic Tetris Monthly Masters event for April 2026. And yeah, it is, what is it now? April 35th. So I think it's about time to get this thing wrapped up. What we've got for you right now is this. It's the oh, that's the wrong, you got to use the old thing in the background. All right, there you go. There, and now we're on theme. Yeah, it's the semifinals. This is insane matchup here. Dog playing Tetris, 12-time winner of the Masters event, looks to break the tie between him and Scooty and get his 13th Masters win. Sidenev looking for her second ever Masters win. Alex T, he's got 7. And of course, he is the back-to-back CTWC Gold Bracket champion. And yeah, that tournament is coming up in like a month. So he is looking to, I don't know, get on track. He hasn't been in Masters for a couple of months. So looking to get some wins under his belt before that CTWC. And Pixel Andy. Already, you know, if you count Masters and Das Masters and Stupid Tetris Monthly, you know, of our top tier tournaments, Pixel Andy is like, right, let me see, 9 Das Masters, 5 Masters, 2 Stupid Tetris Monthlies. So yeah, he might be the winningest player of all of our majors. So yeah, this is gonna be a very, very exciting one. First match is gonna be Dog playing Tetris versus Sidenev. Second will be Alex versus Andy, and then it will be winner versus winner in the finals. So let us take a look at our rules so you know what this even is. And where did the rules go? The rules are gone. There they are. The rules are here. All the rules are here. This is a 32-player single elimination flat bracket tournament based on the 1989 version of Tetris released by Nintendo for the Nintendo Entertainment System on NTSC consoles. Players play an emulator or console so long as the game mechanic experience and statistics are unmodified. They can use any controller so long as no big buttons or turbo functions used. This is a best of 5, so the first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match. Level 18 starts all the way through level 39. Super kill screen, uncapped score is a thing. Same piece sets will be re-rolled in between each game of the match. Do not pause ever, 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 ever unless the commentator tells you to. Do not receive any in-game advice. Nobody in your ear, in the room, or anywhere else telling you about how you should play, about your opponent's board, or upcoming, just nothing. Nobody, you and your mind alone with your game, and that is it. Oh, and my voice, of course. You can listen to me. You should listen to me. If you do experience tech issues, yeah, I just said, nope, don't pause, right? So issues with OBS or your internet or your CRT or your computer or your camera or your capture or whatever, just keep playing. The winner gets absolutely something, and that is a share in a prize pool, which stands right now at $1,010.10. We are looking to get to $2,000 so that we can pay our top 8. We have never, ever missed our Masters event top 8 goal, ever in the entire history of the tournament. You know, listen, $1,000 is a lot of money. It's very generous. Players certainly appreciate it. It keeps them coming back. Well, you know, it's a, hey, I can maybe get a big prize. Keeps this thing a top-tier tournament. And here's the thing. Our prizes are funded 100% by you, the viewers. Maybe you're not a fan, but at least you're a viewer because you're hearing me. But yeah, it's funded 100% by y'all. So there's no sponsor coming to the rescue. There's no trust fund, hedge fund dude secretly backing this. We don't have the UAE secretly funding this. Hey, anything at this point. So that's it. It all comes down to you guys. This thing gets as big as you want it to, and it lasts as long as you want it to. And we will continue to run Masters events so long as we can keep supporting it at a very high level. So if you want to help us, this is a tough ask, but we're looking to get to $2,000 by the end of the broadcast. So use that Matcherino command while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. That will bring up some links. There's 2 links there. One of them is for this month. The other is for Mega Masters. Make sure you're clicking on the right one. The one for Masters April, it says Masters April. It's 192933. That is the one. Click on that. It'll take you to the landing page for this tournament with our prize pool partner, Matcherino. The top right-hand corner of the screen is a button that says login. Click on that. You can log in. And you can log in. It's easy. Twitch, YouTube, Discord. You have accounts there. You can log in with those accounts. It's simple. Look on the right side of the screen. You'll see a button. It's colored like mustard. And it says contribute. Click on that to contribute. So it's all up to you guys. Again, we'll continue to run these events so long as they are supported. So that is a thing. If you want to support the channel, do not support the channel. I'm going to thank these people who are supporting the channel. Scott Gray, Jane the Window, K9 Tacky, Madelsberger, N-Dog, Mr. Brain, Corporal Jr., Troy Dan, Kim M, Cat Java T, Jason Sunny, and Mila. Thank you for your support over at Patreon. But I am not going to ask you not to support the channel. And if you were going to support the channel, you feel like, oh, I'm going to give a whole bunch of bits or a bunch of subs, don't do it. Put it in the prize pool, guys. That is what we need you to do above all, because if there's no prize pool, ultimately there's no tournament. I don't care about looping. It doesn't matter. Tetris or goofy online tournament. It doesn't matter anymore. This is a looping one. It said looping on Vecteezy. It totally said looping. But anyway, yeah, thank you to those of you who are supporting the channel. And if you are so inclined, don't do it. Channel it away from the channel and into the prize pool until we get that incentive. Except if you're an Amazon Prime member, because there you get an Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime gaming subscription to grant to the streamer of your choice on a monthly basis. But it is use it or lose it. So don't lose it. Use it on us. But anything else, throw it in the prize pool. Okay? Good? Makes sense? Fair? All right. It's all up to you guys. We're going to get our players in here. We'll get them refreshed. We'll get them lined up. It looks like we're going to be in big head mode today. Players only have big heads now. Their heads are too big to fit on the screen. All right. Let's get them on there. All right. There's one large-headed Tetris player. There we go. And let's get this other large-headed person here as well. Big head time. All right. You guys don't want to see what rolling looks like anyway. You already know. You're not impressed. All right. Where is this thing? Oh, there it is. Okay. It's a pretty good semis match. Yes. Yeah, remember when players used hand cam? Like, you know, remember? Yeah, that was good times. That's all right. It doesn't matter. Tetris is all going away soon anyway, so doesn't matter. All right. Players, I am going to go ahead and drop the pieces in the chat because the piece music is coming. 9C02B6. Nine C02B6, thank you for the pin, Tayo. Appreciate that. Alrighty, Rue. Looks like both players are ready. Dog versus Sidenev. Let us get them started in this CTM Masters event, April 2026 semifinal. The winner goes to the finals in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right, we are starting with a lot of long bars, apparently. The one push down point from Sidenev, of course. On the left side, it is Dog playing Tetris. Dog playing Tetris is a 12-time CTM Masters event winner. He broke Corion's record of 11. He did that last year in 2025. He's since been tied by Blue Scooty, and Dog and Scooty, yeah, sit right now tied at 12 Masters events each. You know, we've been running this thing like, what now, 8 years? So this represents like each of them have won like a year's worth of CTMs, which is absolutely crazy. Dog came in this month, seed number 1. He's got that PB of 29.4 million. The second overall highest score at one point was the world record. He's the first player to roll over the game. He's also a 2-time CTWC Gold Bracket champion, a 2-time DAS Masters winner, and he is also the winner of one of our Stupid Tetris Monthly events. That was a Stupid Tetris Monthly No Next Box, and that was that event marked the return of Stupid Tetris Monthly. So Dog, you know, he's got a Masters, he's got a DAS Masters, and he's got a Stupid Masters. We just got to run Tap Masters again and see if he can try to get the Grand Slam. Anyway, Dog is ranked number 3 in the world in the Premier poll heading into April. I haven't looked at the May rankings yet, but ranked number 3 heading into April indeed. On the right side, seed number 4 from the Netherlands with a PB of 8.52 million. Ranked number 5 in that Premier poll, which you can find, by the way, over at premierpoll.com. Premier with an E at the end. PP command will bring it up. Sidenev is also the winner of a Masters event. That was back in August of 2024. Since December of 2025, she has made 6 appearances. 5 appearances in the Masters event, and has not finished below 4th in those events. So she's on quite a streak. She's been in the finals the last 2 months. Both of those were against Blue Scooty, who of course is or was on a 6-in-a-row streak. That streak will come to an end today. Sidenev is also a winner of the Classic Tetris European Championship 3 times. That was in 21, 22, and 23. And she was the winner of the Austria Regional 3 times in a row, 24, 25, and 26. That Austria Regional has quite the talent density. And in a lot of ways, it's kind of like a default European, I don't know, it seems like a default European NTSC Tetris championship, you know? So amazing accomplishments over there at Austria. Those are not just like, oh, we just ran, you know, we ran something in my basement or something and invited 4 people to it. Those are like legit events. Dog and Sidenev, of course, were the finals matchup in our Mega Masters 2025 event. They were the finalists. Of course, Dog took that one. This is a rematch. Of course, Mega Masters for May of 2026 is now underway. So these two have quite the history. 382 here for Dog, 445 for Sidenev. This is a best of 5 match, so the first player 3 wins is the winner. We start on level 18. Speed increases at level 19 at 130 lines. At 230 lines, speed will double. And at 330 lines, there will be a super kill screen that will engage and kill both of their games. So 330 lines total is what these players have to work with in each of the 5 games, if we need the 5 games. 452 for Dog, 513 for Sidenev. So we are looking to fundraise a bit for the prize pool. We are $990 short of our monthly $2,000 prize pool goal. Sidenev up a little bit high here on 19, and a bit RNG dependent, but also you've never seen, someone who can dig as high as well and get out of crazy situations like Sidenev. So we'll see what you can do here. 530 for Sidenev, 509 into 19 for Dog. And Sidenev trying to work this down and seems to be doing it. Tetris for Dog, 561. He's going to go into the lead. Another Tetris for him. Sidenev opens up the right side, long bar down. Tetris for Sidenev. So Sidenev with the dig and the survival. Clip it and ship it to Line Spin Media. Which would be cool to reopen that again. But 657 Sidenev. So, Dog went ahead very briefly. Sidenev back in the real-time lead, but, from digging up so high so long, Sidenev is now pretty far ahead in lines. So the score lead that Sidenev has, if you were to even out the lines, it looks like it would be Dog who is in the lead, because Sidenev ahead by 15, 16 lines, something like that. $764 for Dog, $756 for Sidenev. Another Tetris Sidenev, 854. So he's still ahead around, 15 lines, something like that. So real-time lead, Sidenev, pace lead. Dog almost certainly. But on the other hand, you don't get points for lines you haven't cleared yet. You got to score him. 921 here for Dog, 956 for Sidenev. Sidenev into 27 and about to get into level 28. Now level 29 is just about, very soon. So Sidenev would love to bring this board down in advance of level 29 hitting, because this is pretty high. And she's going to open up that right side. And now kind of waiting on the long bar. It has to build out that left side, and this is going to be a problem. And that is a top out for Sidenev in game number 1. And that means Dog is good and will go up 1 game to none. So she kind of was in, level 27 pretty high. It just never had an opportunity to bring it down in 28. So that's just going to lead to a top out right into 29. So okay. New pieces, players, pieces. I just called the players pieces, right? Look at that. Do I even value human life? They're no more than pieces to me. But no, players, I do want to let you know that we will be running an ad after game number 2, just so you know. Ad after game 2. So if you want to take a break, okay, looks like both players are on scene and both players are ready. Let's go. Game number 2. Dog up 1-0 3-1 Tetris. So the first time these folks matched up in Classic Tetris Monthly, it was in July of 2021, and that was in the semifinals of the Masters event. And Dog would eventually take that one against Eric ICX in the finals. First time they met in the finals was in April of 2022. Of course, Dog took that one. And they have a bunch of other semifinals and finals appearances across the years. Let's see. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times in the finals or semifinals. They did play against each other the month that Sidenev won in August of 2024, but they met in round 2. So that would have been the top 8 back then. Were we doing round of 32 back? When did we start round of 32? January of 2025, right? So yeah, that would have been in the top 8, I want to say. Am I wrong about that? Someone correct me. I'm sure you will. 280 for Dog, 326 for Sidenev. Yeah, that was a top 16. And they met in the top 8 of that one. $326 Dog through 66, 331 Sidenev gets a Tetris. $418 Dog, 403 Sidenev. 509 for dog 473 Sidenev. Sidenev's got a bit of a Mesa or some other kind of geological feature or whatever. What is a Mesa? Is a Mesa what kind of feature is that? What's the word for that? .507 Sidenev, 577 dog. So let's see. In the people are asking question in the chat about the last time someone other than Scooty has beaten dog in the Masters event, and if that's how I'm interpreting it, it looks like, and if it's restricted to the Masters event, then it looks like it was August of 2025, the month that Pixelandy won. It's a geological formation. A topographical feature? Can I call it a topographical feature? 698 for dog, 630 for Sidenev. So both players, big transitions here in game number 2. Oh wait, no, it was not August. It was, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was wrong. Yeah, June of 2025. Meme, that's right, because dog won that August, right? So June of 2025. So 11 months. Yeah, sorry about that. June of 2025. 761 for dog, 676 for Sidenev. Sidenev is on back-to-back finals appearances. And I think back 6 back. Is it back 6 or 5? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, back 5 back, top 4 or above finishes in the 32-player era. So that is not an easy thing. .871 for dog, 787 Sidenev. The dog right now back by 11 lines, ahead by about 50,000 points. We had a contribution into the prize pool, by the way, from Ninegabin. $11 says go Sidenev. So thank you, Ninegabin. I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'd bet against it, but thank you. Appreciate that. That gets us up to 1021.10. All right. Well, as long as I'm not the worst, Ninegabin, thank you. So both players have maxed out. Sidenev is ahead, real-time score, about an A61 transition into 29. There is a Tetris for dog, and assuming he makes it into 29, he will have the advantage at transition. There's a little triple there in the middle for Sidenev. That right side for Sidenev, pretty tough. Still room to try and dig this down. Dog at B42 here on level 30. B02 for Sidenev. Board starting to high center a little bit for Sidenev, but we've seen her get out of worse. Oh, that S-spin on the right side. My goodness gracious. How long could she keep this up? B53, that left side might be unsurvivable, and it is. So that is going to be a top out for Sidenev at B53 on level 32. That means Dog is good in game number 2. Amazing survival there as long as it lasted for Sidenev. I mean, no one does that stuff better than she does. So 10:33:01. We are going to run an ad as soon as this game tops out. So if you do want to take a moment, you can. Okay, so I'm going to run an ad real quick. Players, if you do need to stretch or something like that, you can do that. So we're going to run 1 minute. Biggie Mac, thank you for the sub on Twitch. Appreciate that. Says, wait, that's almost 5 years. That's a long time, Biggie Mac. It took me almost 5 years to not get you confused with Billy Mac. So the prize pool, Mr. Brain contributed 1191 to the prize pool. That makes the palindrome 103301. So thank you, Mr. Brain. Mr. Brain going for the palindrome. Okay. All right, players. Pieces are here, so... Are you Barb? Wait, Vicious, are you Barb? What about rhubarb? Rhubarb, what is a rhubarb? All right, pieces are here, 9B, F6, 1F. But players, you can take a moment if you need it. All right, both players have signaled ready. It is game number 3. The Dogs up 2-0. Sidenev looking to get started on the comeback trail. Let's go 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So we're underway here in game 3. Sidenev all Tetrises plus 1 single so far. Jazz.Z with the Prime sub. Thank you, Jazz.Z. Vandy, if you see this, go to the YouTube chat so Tetris can confirm I'm on both YY and Twitch. Jazzy Josh, where are you? I don't see you. Oh, yeah, there you are. Vandy, if you see this, say to Tetris that I am in fact watching on YouTube too. All right, well, I don't know if I want to enter into this dispute, so you guys can find a way to adjudicate that yourselves. $264 for dog, $367 Sidenev. All right, Sidenev getting set up. That's a useful long bar. The 5 below setup as well. There you go. Tetris for Sidenev. So she's got a big lead right now. $508 for Sidenev through 97. There's another Tetris. She crosses into 100 line territory. $425 for dog on 91. $494 for dog, $623,000 for Sidenev. Looking for something to tuck there. That Z will do, and she's going to get set up again. $646 for Sidenev. Now she's got 2 more Tetrises available, and great adjustment to make room for that long bar to get her with a clean Tetris-ready board. And 693 transition into 19 for Sidenev. And dog piling high on the left, so he's not going to run into any 5-tap trouble or anything like that. He's not going to get caught looking here. So it's a very high transition for Sidenev, as we are used to. I mean, Sidenev is a pace trafficker. 635 for dog into 19 as well. So Sidenev has about a 2.5 Tetris lead at the transition. She's ahead by 14 lines. Tetris for dog 714, not 11 lines back. Tetris Sidenev 908. All right, Sidenev opens up the right, chunking it down with doubles here while she waits. Long bar down, Tetris Sidenev 975. She's one away from the max, which she would get into or on 25. And yeah, getting a little kind of waiting here. 920 dog, A15 Sidenev. Now A47, level 26, 17 lines ahead. And dog opens up the right. Sidenev, A90. There's a Tetris for her. 1.1 into 27. 17 lines to go until 29. She gets another Tetris, B58. And Sidenev, long bar in Tetris, B92. 9 lines to go. If she goes perfect, she gets 3 Tetrises here, but it's going to be hard not to take a burn. She takes a burn. There's one Sidenev, C28. That's a 1.2 million. Dog, A69 on 27. And dog will have to take a burn. Sidenev into 29 at C66. That is a 1.2 million. He's trying to keep that right side open. Waits for the bar. Gets it. D12. That's a 1.3 million. Sidenev just going to burn down there on the right side. Dog into 29 at B19. So he's back by about 100,000 points at the 29 transition. More than that. There's a triple for dog, B36. All right, Sidenev going here. Tetris for Sidenev, D90. Sidenev trying to stay clean. Long bar over Tetris. There it is, E34. That's a 1.4 million. Dog still in the 1.1 range. He's back by over 20 lines. Now you got to keep that in mind. But certainly this is a pace lead for Sidenev still. Dog's board starting to complicate a bit, bring the whole thing down. Sidenev good and flat, but starting to get high covers. Long bar Tetris, Sidenev F72. She's one away from rolling over the score, which she does. That is 1.6 million on 35. Another Tetris for Sidenev. Dog at B96, and I think he's really, she's putting a lot of room between her and dog. And dog is going to have to go ham, really, regardless of what happens. But Sidenev is just on another planet. And that is going to be a top out for dog at C54. So Sidenev is good. Doing what she does best, which is just putting up extremely high paces. There's a 1.7. And there she's on 39. So nearly a 1.8. And yeah, that's good enough. That is good enough. That'll do for game number 3. So Sidenev is good. Yeah, that was a great tuck toward the end on 28. What's up, Joey? Indie rocker. All right, players, you can take a moment if you want. I'm going to give you the pieces. So here are the pieces. But again, take a moment if you want it. All right, looks like we're going to take a moment. All right, folks. 39983C, 3998 3 Charlie. All right, looks like both players are ready. Let's go. Game number 4. Sidenev looking to win this one. Try to force a deciding game number 5. Dog up 2-1, 3-1, Tetris. All right, we are underway in game number 4 after a top flight performance from Sidenev in game number 3, nearly a 1.8. $131 Sidenev, and setting up the Vits on the left side, which she gets. $199 for Dog, $207 for Sidenev. $283 here for Dog, $348 for Sidenev. One more down, Tetris, Sidenev, $373. Tetris for Dog, Tetris for Sidenev. All right, Sidenev starting to get a little bit high, but that bar is going to help. One more row of garbage over the right side. Skims it away, gets the Tetris 425 for Sidenev, and another Tetris 448. 380 for Dog. There's Tetris Sidenev 495. Sarelli with the resub, 2 months, tier 1. Appreciate that. Says, let's go Sidenev. Thank you very much. Okay, Sidenev up pretty high here on 19. Still down stackable. Opens up the right side. Long bar over Tetris. Sidenev 526. So she's now into 20 at 551. Dog getting up pretty high too. So he's got to bring this down. And he's just going to bring it all the way down with triples and doubles. And there you go. Long bar Tetris Dog. He's 547 into level 20. About a 7-line difference. All in all, pretty close. Tetris for Dog. All right. All right, players fighting through here. Both players getting Tetrises. 641 Dog, 756 Sidenev. Dog with the misdrop on the left side of the S piece, and that is going to have him scrambling a little bit, but he's got, an open well. And that triple is going to help. Sidenev motoring along, Tetrising 817 and another one 848, so she's ahead. 160,000 points, but also about 10 lines or so. And Dog may be undershifting that bar over there. Of course, I never fully know what's in these players' heads. What looks like mistakes to me are often like, oh no, that was totally on purpose. Like, oh, okay. 755 for Dog, 944 for Sidenev. 190,000 point lead. Another Tetris Sidenev. She got the max on 27. And she's shaping up for another pretty good pace as 29 approaches. Tetris Dog, 888. And Sidenev in a lot of trouble here. This is very high into 29 for her. How is she going to bring this down? That's a top out for Sidenev at B28. So Dog is in a chase down. B29 is the target for Dog. He's into 29 at 996. He's about 130,000 away. He gets the max. There's a Tetris for dog, A61. There's another Tetris, so he's about less than a Tetris away. And he's about 9, well, now about a few thousand points away. One more line clear is going to do it, and Dog is going to take this one 3-1. So Sidenev put up a great performance across multiple of these games, but it's not going to be enough as Dog is headed to the finals again. Sidenev, a great performance as usual, so GG's to you, but it will be Dog moving on. So I am going to go ahead and report this. We'll get our next match set up. It's going to be Alex T versus Andy to see who will fight Dog. All right, let's run an ad real quick. If Twitch will let us, will they? Yeah, they will. Good. Yeah, YouTube, you got to watch ads too. Okay. All right. So what do we need? We need... Number 1 says goodbye, and then we say hello to what? Number 3? And then we say goodbye to number 4 and say hello to number 7. All right, let's go ahead and refresh these individuals. Oops. You can watch the jank. It's all right. All right, so I guess we don't see hands anymore. That's what happens. All right. What's up, Alex Thatch Tetris? Oh wow, look at this room. Look at this room. Is like, it's like a normal room now. It's got a cool futon or leather couch, guitars. And we don't have like a stockpile of Costco items. All right, yeah, we're moving up in the world. Andy, Pixel Andy. Hello, Andy. There he is. I would love to use my Prime sub, but I gotta save it for CTWC. Yeah, no, they definitely need it, and we don't. So yeah, makes sense. All right, let's see. Like, why say that in the channel? Like, It's insane. It's a literally insane thing to say. It's like taunting me. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's very funny. I've seen bees with the Prime sub 6 months. Appreciate that. Brosman's with the 6 months. Tier 1, 28 months. Thank you very much. Vandy, I have $1,000, but unfortunately I'm investing it in CS skins. CS. I don't know what CS is. Counter-Strike? That's a good investment. All right, let me fix a little stencil here while I have the opportunity. Well, I have the slopportunity to do it. No, I did have the opportunity, but now I don't. All right. Wheels McCoy with the tier 1 sub. Thank you. Appreciate that. All right, players, I am going to go ahead and give you some pieces. Oh. Oops. You put $5 in Rizzler coin? Yikes. Brosman, yes, Dog has made it through to the finals, so we are trying to see who his opponent will be. Vandy, I have ramen, but unfortunately I ate it. Oh, well, Doc Pie, that's literally an insane thing to say. It's like you're taunting me. Am I going to CTV? Not likely. You do have to ask every year, right? True. All right. Calling Pixel Andy. Attention. Pixel. Oh, I got to use the megaphone. Can I use the megaphone? Calling Pixel Andy. Attention, Pixel Andy. It is time to play your match against Tetris Alex T. Pixel Andy, this is your final call, or you will forfeit the match. Thank you, and have a nice day. Vandy, you can share a hotel room with 3 stinky gamers to save money. I think I'll pass. I'm just getting back into Tetris scene in time for CTWC, and while I work on my CTWC vid, what have I missed? I would tell you, but it's going to cost you. we don't have the budget to arm our to staff our news department, so had to make some cuts. Sorry. All right, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I am going to give new pieces, by the way, so unpin. We're going to have to do new pieces. So we're doing new pieces. It's too long to wait. New pieces, guys. 5B, F5, 1C. 5B, F5, 1C. It's a level 40 for LXT, by the way, in warm-up. It's just, you know, casual level 40 warm-up. No big deal. Guys. This is exciting. Oh my God! Wait. Okay. Wait. They're both on seed. They both seem to run. Let's get them started. Pixelandia and Alex T. Game number 1 of this semifinal to see who goes to the finals of the CTM Masters event, April 2025. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. You can't wait. They'll mess you up. All right. Well, yeah. Oh wait. What's not one of the cameras got messed up. Let me move that back over. I don't know what happened there. On the left side of your screen, it's Pixelandia. Pixelandia, seed number 3 on the back of a 1.68 million qualifier. That was the average of his best 2 games played in 1 hour. He is a 5-time Masters event winner. He won one back in, was it June, July? One of those months. After almost 2 years of not having won a Masters event. He really had not been playing too much in open competition. You know, he's focusing on DAS, but came back for almost 2 years and won a Masters event with the knuckle rolling technique. A rolling variant which uses the knuckles to scrape the back of the controller instead of rolling the fingers on the back of the controller. Crazy. But he's got 5 Masters wins now. He's also our reigning Mega Dasters winner. That is our annual DAS championship. That was back in October. And he's got 9 overall wins in the DAS Masters group of tournaments, 8 monthlies, 1 annual championship. He's also the reigning winner of the Jonas Cup, which is CTWC's North American DAS Championship. He was the runner-up at CTWC's World DAS Championship in Germany last year. And he's won a bunch of other stuff too, like regionals like Genesis, Waco, a couple of times in a row. You've seen him at Houston, Stillwater, Lone Star, Austin, and a bunch of other places. He's also a two-time winner of our Stupid Tetris monthly events that have returned over the course of the past year. He was the winner just recently of the Low Stack event, an 11-high Tetris board, and he was also the winner of the Crunch mode, both of those times against a very tough player in the finals in Meme. So, a good, pretty decent all-around Tetris player. He's also one of the game crashers, and at one time was the overall score world record holder. I think it was when it was, what, 8.9? Is that when he held the record? It wasn't long. He's also ranked number 8 in the April Premier poll heading into this tournament. And number 1 on the DAS list. 231 for Pixel Andy, 305 for Alex T. Alex T, seed number 7 from the USA as well, with a 1.63 million qualifier. He's got an overall PB of 27.4 million. He was ranked number 2 in the April Premier poll, and he's a 7-time Masters winner, including the winner of our Mega Masters event in 2023, a widely heralded match at the time between him and Tommy NTG. There's a whole video about it on Game Scout's channel. Alex T is also the CTWC Gold Bracket champ 2 years running. Of course, that tournament coming up again in about a month. And Alex T has also won a bunch of regionals, including Genesis and Washington. This year, he was the winner of our Tap Masters event back in July and August of 2025. So he's done a lot of stuff too. And of course, he's one of the players who has done the rebirth of the game. He rolled over the level counter. Was he the second? I believe he was the second. Was he the second or the third? I think he was the second one. Sonic the Screw with the sub on Twitch. Thank you, Sonic the Screw. Appreciate that. $448 for Pixel Andy, $581 for Alex T. People talking about the new qualifier format for CTWC. That's a tough format, I think, to do online, unless someone can convince me that it's not. It's just like having to keep track of every game and log every single game. And it seems like a tough thing to manage for online tournaments, actually. It seems like that's easier for live tournaments because you got a whole team of people dedicated to watching just like, you know, however many quals are going at one given time. Whereas the online ones are spread throughout the month. So Alex T here on level 20. He's got 692. Pixel Andy 533 on level 20. They're about 6 lines apart. What's up, D. Bradley, TOTK fan? What if I got a team of people to review VODs? Oh, Alex T in a little bit of a sitch here. I mean, yeah, it seems like not something that you can do every single month. Maybe for, you know, once a year kind of thing. But that's a lot of work. $754 for Alex T, $645 for Pixel Andy. The first time these two met up in the Masters event was back in June of 2021 in the semifinals. And Alex T would, of course, go on to the finals in that one. He would take second place to Dog in that one. 800,000 for Pixel Andy, 915 for Alex T, but Alex T ahead by 11 lines. So yeah, they've met up in the semifinals of the Masters event. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. The last time they faced each other in the Masters event was February of 2024. And that was another semifinals. $960 for Pixel Andy. $884 for Alex T. He's got the max out. So Pixel Andy, Alex, oh man, I'm going to have tough. These two A names, I'm going to switch them around all the time. So be on the lookout for that. Be sure to roast me for that. So yeah, B33 for Alex T. He's into level 30 now. These matches are best of 5, 18, level 19, level 29, then level 39 kicks in with a super kill screen. We saw Alex get one level past the super kill screen in warm-ups, but you can't really count on that. So all their scoring they're going to do, well, almost all of it at least, up to level 39. B92 for Pixel Andy. D38 for Alex T. So Alex ahead by 150,000 points. Now, Alex also ahead by, 11 to 16, 15 lines, somewhere in that. So he's ahead by a goodly number of lines. Dirty Tetris for Pixel Andy on 32. Now into 33. Alex is on 34. And Tetris is now worth 40,000 points or more and climbing every time the colors change. F57 for Alex T. D93 for Pixel Andy. Tetris for Alex T. He's got the rollover. He is on 38. He's got the 1.7. Pixel Andy with the E95. So Pixel Andy now still 17 lines to go. Pixel Andy is into 39. And he is playing on 39. Wow. And he's got the 1.8. So Pixel Andy kind of needs to set up for 3. Tetris is here worth 46,800, and he's going to get the rollover as well. That is a combined 3.4 million in game number 1. Rollover, not good enough. Yikes. And Alex T was just one line away from that level 40. Holy moly. Oh, I said Pixel Andy on 39. Oh my God. Wow. I said the wrong name. Oh, God. Oh, no. Rollover is 1.6 million. All right. Well, I can tell this is going to be... All right. The pieces are here. So we're going to run an ad after game 2. If you need to take a lengthy break, you can do it then. but we have another match that depends on this one. So, you know, try to keep it relatively short. I'm an old man, and I got an 8 a.m. match tomorrow morning. You know, so I gotta get my sleeps. I get my sleeps in. But yeah, 3.4 combined. That's just game one. .380 FA7. All right, don't make me seat check you. There you go. Folks, we are trying to get to we're trying to get to $2,000 in our prize pool so we can pay the top 8. So if whatever you got kicking around would be nice. We can't pay our top 8 unless we get to 2,000. And we have never missed our goal ever in you know, the multiple years that we've set a goal for this event. And we are dangerously at risk of doing that. Maybe when the VOD comes out, maybe the YouTube audience will come through. We'll see. All right, looks like both players are ready. It is game number 2. Let us go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris. We're underway here in game 2 after a huge game number 1. Yeah, so if you're watching live, use that Matcherino command. Bring up the links. Whatever you can spare. Anything helps to get us to that 2,000. $117 for Pixelandy, $140 for Alex T. All right, long bar in Tetris, Pixelandy 174. Alex T is scrambling near the top of the board, but you know, he's not even breaking a sweat here. $15 from Anpu. What a hero. Thank you, Anpu. Really appreciate that. Anpu says, whoa, I cannot wait to see the Classic Tetris Monthly Masters Finals featuring players Blue Scooty, Alex T, Pixelandy, and Sidenev. Yeah, I agree. That would be a good one. Were it to happen, that would be amazing. Thanks, Ampu. 105801. $20 from Ping Minus. Thank you, Ping Minus. Really appreciate that. I'm sure the players do as well. S-Day says, I don't think I've ever heard this song. I think you have. I bet you have. There's just so many bangers that, you know, it's like banger after banger after banger. How are you going to remember all that? 320 for Pixel Andy, 324 for Alex T. This is not very far down the playlist. $394 for Alex, $393 for Pixel Andy. These two did meet up in the first ever Mega Masters. That was when it was a 32-player tournament. And that was when? That was in round 2. So that was a round of 16. So that's a tough round 2. Of course, Fractal would go on to win the whole thing. And Alex T and Fractal played in the semifinals of that one. 448 for Pixel Andy, 488 for Alex. Are we getting some buffering? I don't have any drop frames, so I don't think so. Oh, is anyone seeing stuttering, or is that on my side? All right, 2 people are saying that. So, yeah, that's probably on Twitch's side then, because I'm not dropping any frames at all. I do see the bit rate going up and down, but sometimes that can be I think that can be a Twitch thing. All right, 529 for Pixel Andy, 588 for Alex T. Yeah, is anyone seeing that over on YouTube? Any kind of sputtering or stuttering, or? Oh, maybe well, they're seeing it across both, so maybe it's not a Twitch thing. Not sure what's happening, but we get it recorded. Log bar down, Tetris for Alex T, 643. A tuck and a Tetris for Alex. Yeah, so I guess we are seeing it. I'm not sure if it's happening on my side, but. So Pixel Andy is back by 15 lines and about 112,000 points. It was on both. All right. Well, we will monitor the situation. I did see the bit rate fluctuate a little bit. Let me close some stuff here just to be 100% sure. Tetris for Alex T, 811 on 23. Of course, you know, the few months running up to the CTWC event, players, we do see an uptick in the number of players in our events as well, as players trying to get ready, kind of tune up. And we hadn't seen Alex for a little bit. Let me see, when did we see Alex last? 907 for Alex, 763 for Pixel Andy. Yeah, we saw him in crunch mode. He did play in crunch mode, but he did not play. He hasn't played CTM since January, so he took February and March off. Did play crunch mode though. Max out here for Alex T, 859 for Pixel Andy. So it's about a 200,000 point lead, but also like a 17 line difference. All right, Tetris for Alex. He's got a B83 into 29. That is a 1.18 million. And he is continuing to pound in Tetris's A40 for Pixel Andy. What's up, Steels? Long bar in Tetris for Andy. A80 entry for him. So I think that was about 100,000 point advantage for Alex at the 29 transition. Something like that. 103. Thank you. What's up, Gmart? B73 for Pixel Andy. There's a Tetris into column 4 for Alex T, but an immediate kind of under roll of the LPs to the left. He's going to take care of it. He's trying to. Well, let's see if he does. Long bar in, dirty Tetris for Alex, E57. He's got a huge lead right now. He's at a 1.4. Andy at the 1.2. It's now a 200,000 point lead. Now, Alex also ahead in lines, 14, 16 lines, something like that. So that will be a factor as we get close to 39. If they both get there, then, you know, Andy will have some runway if they're both still stacking. D60 for Pixel Andy, F68 for Alex T, 16 line difference. Andy just headed now into 35. Alex headed just now into 37. He's got the rollover, Alex T, so back-to-back rollovers for Alex. Andy gets a Tetris. Alex on 28 gets another Tetris. He's got a 1.7, so he's back-to-back 1.7s. Andy has got a 1.5 now. He's got 20 lines to go, but he's got to bring this down now. So this is... Whoa, the Tetris right at the end for Alex T. He's got the 1.77 million. So the target for Andy is 1.77. So he needs a 175 on that screen or more. Tetris is here worth 46,800. And there'll be 48 into 39. And that is nearly another rollover for Pixel Andy. And that is a combined 3.3 million. Is it more than that? 1.6 nearly 1. Yeah, 3.35, something like that, or 3.34. So yeah, another amazing game between these two, but it will be Alex edging out Pixel Andy in that one. So I'm gonna run an ad, guys, and you can take a break. I mean, you were gonna do it anyway, so you may as well. But at least, you know, at least I can monetize it. Y'all, if you do want to contribute to the prize pool, it's a great time to do it now. No reason to wait. Use that Match Reno command where you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. Looking to get to $2,000 in the prize pool for the billionth time in a row, I think. Is approximately what it was. Let's see. The last time we had sub 2,000 in the prize pool was... Yeah, we set a goal in June of 2023, so nearly 3 years. The last time it was below was August of 2023. And then before that, well, maybe let me see. Before that, well, maybe we did miss it one time. Oh, maybe I've been... when did I actually set it as a goal? I'll have to check. But, yeah, and then before that, it was January 2022, so... That's a long time. Everyone is saving up for Mega Masters. Yeah, don't. Don't. Wow, wait, 95 bits is $1.99? Seriously? It's robbery. Thank you, Mari. Appreciate the 100 bits. Thanks, Nigeman. Take care. Oh, looks like we just had a contribution to the prize pool from Corporal 381. That is going to get us up to 1228.01. Corporal 381, thank you so much for your support. It's almost like there's light at the end of the tunnel. It's almost like this could happen now. I'm beginning to believe that this could happen. All right, let's get these players some pieces. So thank you, Corporal. That is very generous. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. We had contributions so far from Corporal, Ping Minus, Anpu, Abby Normal. I don't know if I said Abby Normals out loud, but if I didn't, thank you, Abby Normal. Appreciate that very, very much, Mr. Brain Nangabin. Thank you. What's up, Evie? All right, there's a person. Evie with the raid party of 12. You are watching the Classic Tetris Monthly Masters event, April 2026 finale. 2 semifinals matches and a finals. Playing NES Tetris, it's the longest running online NES Tetris tournament. And, you know, the best one. At least we're somewhere in the top 12, I would say. All right, looks like both players are ready. Alex is up 2 games to none here in this semifinal. It's a best of 5. Both players are ready. Let us go. Game number 3. Pixelandy got to win to stay in. Let's go 3-2-1 Tetris. So a combined 3.3 million in game number 2 and a 3.4 million combined in the game before that. Those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. You would think I would have at the ready like the overall combined score leaderboard for, 3-game matches, 4-game matches, and 5-game matches. You would think that I would have that right on hand. But I'm very irresponsible. DJ Mr. Burrow, 555. Happy Cinco de Mayo, the Mexicanest day of all. Literally the most Mexican day you could have. Thank you, Mr. Burrow. Did I say 3.14 or 3.4 million? Yeah, I probably said something wrong. It is your old, befuddled, doddering old pal Van Dweller. Tetris for Alex T. And another one, 175. So Andy also now at 216. And he will get a Tetris as well. They're one line apart and about 65,000 points apart. Tetris for Alex, 245. Long bar in. Tetris, 267. Andy at 286, and he gets a long bar in. And another one. So one line apart, and now Andy is in the lead by about 65,000 points. That's about 3 Tetrises or so. Tetris for Alex, 406, 424, Pixel Andy. Make sure to join us tomorrow, by the way. There is more. There's more, right? I mean, Mega Masters is in full swing. We've already had a couple of brackets, and we will have more stuff tomorrow. 8 a.m. Texas time. It's going to be Duji K or Duji Ka versus Evan J. That's at 8 a.m. Texas time. So I think that would be, let me see, let me do the math there. 13 UTC. Is that right? And then at 4:30 p.m. Texas time, there will be 2 matches, 2 brackets in a row. It'll be the Mega Masters Magenta and Mustard brackets. Dylan, Robin, Peak, Zro, Paco, and Burbia. That'll all start at 4:30 U.S. Central Time, which is, let's see, 12 was 4:30, 16:30, but 23:30 UTC, right? Those are all round 1, round 2. Alex is into 19 at 579, long bar in. Andy getting up a little bit high, skimming a Tetris for him, and he will get in at 623. So advantage Andy at the 19 transition. D. Bradley says, I can only keep up with this and CTWC. There's also what? CTL, Tetris Wars. I don't know what else. Yeah, there's also, you know, Kingsman's Tetris Friendlies. There's Hoo-Ha's Tetris Ding Dongs. It's one of my favorites. There's something for everybody and by everybody. There's something for everyone and by everyone. 781 for Pixel Andy, 763 for Alex T. Tetris for Alex, 819, 840 for Pixel Andy. Ah, yes, sir. C-Tap, which is Classic Tetris Advanced Placement, and Das League. What is C-Tap again? Oh, C-Tap, right? So it's Classic Tap? Is that what it means? What does C-Tap mean? All right, 908 for Pixel Andy, 873 for Alex. Classic Tetris Advanced Playstyle. That's a good way to put it. Or antiquated playstyle, right? What's up, Salty Seaman? So now Alex T in the lead, but of course he's ahead by a Tetris. And if you account for that, then it's still very, very close. You know, Tetris worth of lines. So both players with max outs now. And we can see level 29 approaching. The speed will double. And yeah, they'll still be able to play, which is nuts, but true. Tetris for Pixel Andy B03. Alex at B08. Oh, the little adjust there for Alex T is going to get him open on the right side a little bit earlier, but now he is blocked. And this is long bar down. Tetris, Alex, B50 transition into 29. Tetris for Alex, B94. And a B78 for Pixel Andy into 29. So that means 1.1. B is 1.1 million. And Pixel Andy looking to bring this down. Uncovers long bar in Tetris, C00. But C74 for Alex, that is a 1.2 million. So Pixel Andy has got to win this one to continue on. He is back by, about 80,000 points. Tetris for Alex T. Andy trying to get this down, and he will uncover the right. Long bar in Tetris for Andy, C58, so he is still going. Dirty Tetris down the middle for Alex T. He's a D80. Alex trying to uncover. He will uncover that right side. Long bar in. Tetris for him. And for Alex, it always looks like every piece is like a perfect piece for him. And another Tetris for Alex. F16. Andy at D56. He is back now by over 200,000 points. 13 lines in hand, though. So Alex T will get to 39 first, assuming they both get there. So when Alex T is, there, Andy will still have some runway. Now Alex T has got the rollover again, so three back rollovers for Alex T. Tetris for Andy, F43. Another Tetris for Alex. He's got three back, 1.7s. Alex looking to get something over to that right side if he can do it. The long bar gets over. There's another one for Alex. My goodness gracious. And Andy is in trouble. And that is a 1.8 for Alex T. So Alex T drops a 1.8. So three back 1.7s, two 1.8s, right? And then Pixel Andy had three back 1.5s with a rollover in there. And an amazing, amazing performance. Nearly a 3.4 again. Let's see, 18 plus 1.5, 3. Yeah, so nearly a 3.4 million again. So three back 3.3 or higher million games from these two. What an incredible set. I mean, it goes in as a sweep, but that is just nuts. So that means Alex T is in, and he will be facing Dog in the finals. Alex versus Dog. What a classic matchup. That is like a redo of the 2024 CTWC, which is nuts. So anyway, we're gonna take a little. Oh, it won't let us take an ad break because Twitch knows better than I do. But we'll run one on YouTube, and then we'll get this all set up. Tetris says, I think that deserves 766.44 into the prize pool. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree. All right, let's go ahead and set this up. We'll say goodbye to our friend Pixel Andy. Goodbye, friend. We'll bring in this other guy. And I'll get these players refreshed, and I am going to take a moment. All right, Dog says 5 to 7 minutes. That's fine. I'm gonna need a minute or two anyway. So let's we're gonna reconvene here in about 6 minutes, y'all. Okay, 6 minutes. Should I put a timer? Timer. All right, there's the timer. What is this called? My Stream Timer. Because it is My Stream Timer. So that's a good name. And we want this to be, yeah, we'll call it like 6 minutes. I think we had a contribution into the prize pool, 670. Stolen Short Sword says, this Alex guy is pretty good at Tetris, indeed. Thanks, Stolen. Appreciate it. We'll just leave it right here. All right, I'll be back in a minute. Or more than that. All right. Well, you know the rules, guys. I have to play for Doug. So. Oh. Ah. Well, I'm going to start a max out streak here, and Doug can finish it. Oh, controller was weird for a second. Hmm. Oh. I'm at the standing desk now. I'm not used to playing while standing, so. Oh. I have some good excuses right now. I have some very valid excuses. All right, players, it is time. So let's get this going. Yeah, was that the highest scoring sweep? That's a good question. Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that. Did you miss the prediction? No, there's still like a minute left. There's still a minute. All right, the pieces are here, players. It is time. I mean, here's the other thing too: is like, are any of those sweeps like mullen? You know, because I don't think there's really any mullening going on. These are like active, right? So, yeah, I don't know. Alex's sweep of SV in season 32 of CTL semis was like 10K higher. Interesting. Oh, you're a trivia host? I always wanted to do that. Maybe I should do that. I can make a $20 for 3 hours of sweaty work outside somewhere, or some patio. $20 contribution into the prize pool from Jade Hart. You work inside $30 an hour for a couple hours. Yeah, maybe I should do that. But it would, it would conflict with CTM. So, I'd have to say, oh, sorry, I can't work Wednesday nights, between whatever and whatever. Well, it looks like both of our players want to play Tetris. Yeah, we'll see. Okay, we have two players who have now signaled that they intend to play the finals, so that is good. Let us get them started. Who are these guys? Dog versus Alex T, CTM Masters event, April 2026 finals. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. On the left side of your screen, it is seed number 1 this month from the USA with a PB of 29.4 million, the third highest ranked player in the April Premier Poll, a ranking of competitive Tetris players, 12-time Masters event winner. He is also our reigning Mega Masters winner for 2025. He's a 2-time Das Masters winner. He's won a Stupid Tetris Monthly. And oh yeah, he won the CTWC's thing there, that gold bracket championship they run. Yeah, he won that one 2 years in a row. Back in 2020 and 2021. And the first player to roll over the level counter of the Tetris Gym variant. Not sure what's happened on Alex's side, but Alex, your capture has frozen. So, Alex, your capture is dead. We are going to top out because it's not going to come back. We're topping out, y'all. We are topping out. This game is toast. Can I be heard? Hello? It is indeed toast. Guys, this is a top out, a top out, a top out. Even if it comes back, I've already declared it a top out, so it is a top out. Alex is really going hard here. Don't they screen look or what? Don't they do that? Don't they? They screen look directly in the opponent's stream, but wouldn't dogs see that? Yeah, no worries. No, it's good. If you can't see anything, you should definitely keep playing. But when they don't know. Yes, even if they screen look, the default is keep playing. Yes, you're right. You are right. That is the right thing to do. Jungle Cook says they're taught to keep playing no matter what, and now you want them to top out. Make up your mind. Yeah, true. All right, you got an extended warm up. Oh, should I make it? I should just make a big top out. But you know that I'll flash at it by accident, right? All right. Let's go. It is Dog versus Alex T. Face. And those are not the right. Yeah, Alex, you're on the right seed. I'm not going to seed check you, but you got to fix it. It's wrong. Your seed is wrong. Alex, your seed is wrong. Why do you say don't seed check me if you're not going to fix it? It is wrong. I quit. Guys, welcome to the last ever CTM monthly Masters event. All right. I think we're good. All right. Well, here they are. Dog versus Alex T. They are in the finals of the April 2026 CTM Masters event. Yeah, this is a pretty good match between these two. So let us get them started. The winner of this wins the whole darn thing. In 3, 2, 1, Tetris. On the left side, seed number 1 from the United States of America with a PB of 29.4 million. At one time, that was the world record high score. Dog, currently the 3rd ranked player in the most recent Premier poll, and a winner of 12 Masters events, including Lone Star win and a Mega Masters win. He's a reigning Mega Masters champion. Of course, we'll see what happens this month, in May, because Mega Masters And, on the screen it says April, but technically it's May. Don't tell anybody. But, yeah, so we'll see what happens. So Dog looking to defend that. It's also a 2-time DAS Masters winner, a winner of the Stupid Tetris Monthly No Next Box event that we ran when we began our Stupid Tetris Monthly again. And, by the way, yeah, he won the Classic Tetris World Championship Gold Bracket event in 2020 and 2021. It's Dog playing Tetris. On the right side, it's Alex T, seed number 7 from the USA, PB of 27.4 million. I think that's still the third highest score on the leaderboard. He's ranked number 2 in the most recent Premier poll, a winner 7 times of the Masters event, including a Mega Masters win in 2023. He's also the winner of our Tap Masters event back in late 2025. And oh yeah, he is the reigning CTWC Gold Bracket champion. It's just one bracket amongst other brackets, right? So they just call it that. It's a gold bracket. But yeah, he's the winner 2 years running of CTWC's championship. And in 2024, his opponent in the finals was, this one right here. Colin gifted a sub to False Minutes. Thank you, Colin. Appreciate that. Both players have rolled over the level counter on the Tetris Gym Training and Competition cartridge. That is known as a rebirth, or a gym rebirth. Dog was the first player to do it. Alex T has subsequently done it, as well as Blue Scooty. 277 for Dog, 256 for Alex T. Long bars in, just about 1,000. Well, no, same score now, 3 lines apart. This is a best of 5, so the first player to 3 wins is the winner of the match, and therefore of this tournament. Started out as a 32-player tournament, with each of these players getting 2 round buys. So they got to start in the round of 16. Really, the top 8 qualifiers all get to start off there, and then everybody else, the other 24 players, try to scramble for the other 8 spots in that top 16. We have got a prize pool, by the way, of $1,260.26. We are looking to get to our monthly $2,000 prize pool incentive. Jade Hart with the Prime sub 10 months. Thank you, Jade Hart. Zook with the 104 bits. Thank you. So, yeah, looking to get to that 2,000, and we are a far way away. We haven't missed our goal, I guess, in a long time. I don't know if we actually had a goal back then, but what has become the goal. So we'd like to not do that. And if we get to 2,000, that lets us pay the top 8 in the tournament. Otherwise, we're just paying the top 4. And, that's good and very nice. And 1,260 is very generous, but we do try to make it worthwhile for these top tier players to come out and play in these events and put in the time to do it. And prize pool helps with that. Certainly not the only reason they play, but it definitely helps. So if you can contribute to the prize pool and you want to do it, use that Matcherino command, ! MATCHERINO, while you're watching live on Twitch or on YouTube. And if you're watching the YouTube VOD or the edited version after the fact, you can find the link in the description. 544 for Dog, 559 for Alex T. So a pretty reasonably close level 19 transition for both of these players. Oh, CTL missed a target too. All right, Tetris for Dog, 646, 662 for Alex. He's in cleanup mode, low on level 21. How long after the completion of a tournament does the match arena stay active? I usually keep it open until a few days after the edited version of the finals hits YouTube, just in case. It's pretty rare that someone kicks in. Maxwell Ramsby with the $20 contribution. Thank you, Maxwell. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Tetris says, the economy already took Spirit Airlines for me. Don't take CTM too. I mean, we're probably about the same level of operational excellence in those two organizations, so it's possible. 830 for Doug, 869 for Alex T. False Minute says, wasn't Spirit Airlines like bad quality fights? So no, it was just a model of if you didn't want the extras, you didn't have to pay for them. So you could have the same level of quality as other airlines, but you have to pay about the same as other airlines, right? But you could opt out of some of that stuff and save money. A02 for Doug, A63 for Alex T. Black Ops says, Vandy, threaten to shut down CTM if we miss the incentive. All right, I'm threatening. Whoa, what a threat. That's how you get loyalty and people wanted to contribute and, you know, work toward a common goal is through threats. B67 for Alex D. He's on 28 and he's just a few lines away. The long bar in a Tetris into 29. He's got a 1.2 into 29. Alex T. Dog with a good transition to B49. So 1.1 for Dog. B91 Dog. See if these players can, Dog bringing this down. And he's still going. Alex still going. Alex ahead by 3 lines and about 65,000 points. Tetris is here worth 31. They're 38,400. Is that right? Alex, long bar down. Tetris on the right side, D60. Dog's most recent CTM Masters event win was in August of 2025. Alex T was in March of 2025, so over a year for Alex. There's a Tetris for Alex, E73. And Alex has built out like a 200,000 point lead, and we have not a lot of time here. And Dog has really just been kind of admired and sort of kind of half dig, half not dig. Kind of you think you're out, not out. So he's got to bring this down because he is running out of time. Tim 805 with a $100 contribution to the prize pool. Dirty Tetris for Dog. Alex T has got another rollover. And I think he's going to build here. So Dog kind of knows what he has to do, but he's just so far away. This is, now a 1.4, and it's 200,000 points. I mean, Dog would have to get 5 Tetrises just to catch up to where Alex was when I started that sentence, and there's just no way. And another 1.7, and Alex level 40. Alex with a level 40, 343 lines and a 1.7. So he's got a back 1.7 in this broadcast. Someone needs to check him console and game, because this is not normally. All right, players, I am going to put the pieces in the chat. I am going to run, I believe, Twitch, I'm going to run an ad after game number 2. So yeah, level 40, 1.7, just an average game, the regular average normal game. I mean, he got that 1.7, and he did not have a 600K 19 transition, right? Wasn't it 500, like mid 5? Am I making up things? He had a 1.2 into 29 though. But it was a pretty regular. I mean, I couldn't do it. It was kind of a mid to high 500s, right? All right, the new pieces are here, y'all. 4139. Thank you, Squirrely. Appreciate that. Ziggy with the Prime sub. Thank you. And again, thank you to Tim 805 for the $100 into the prize pool. I'm starting to believe. We are $620 away. $620. Use that Matcherino command. Pull it up. 6 people to 100. We're like almost there. Okay, looks like both players are ready. Game number 2, Dog and Alex T in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. So another huge game from Alex T in this broadcast. He had 2 1.7s and a 1.8 in the first match. He had a 1.7 in that one. Is it a 2 1.8s? Is it 2 1.8s? It might be 2 1.8s. Oh yeah, it is 2 1.8s. Yeah, you're right. 2 1.8s. 1.7 and another 1.7. It's a good time to get hot before Mega Masters and CTWC season. $114 for Dog, 91 for Alex. All right, 136 for Dog, 139 for Alex. Uncle Ungie with the $50 contribution. Thank you so much. Hey everybody, it's your old pal Fan Dweller, host of Classic Tetris Monthly, and I'm asking you to do me a favor. If you like this video, hit thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like it, please subscribe and bang that notification bell. And follow us on Twitch at twitch.tv/monthlytetris. Thank you, and have a nice day. Tetris for Alex. Another $50 from Jason. We're at $14.80. We are so close. I'm beginning to believe. Chipping it in with 50s and 20s and 100s and You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And yeah, David B, I believe that's piano player David Bryant, gets us up to $1,500. So if you want to hire a piano player, David Bryant. That's where I go for all my piano needs. Thank you, David. And Jason and Uncle Ungy and Tim and Maxwell and Jade and Stolen, Mr. Barrow and Corporal had a 150 earlier. Ping minus, Anpu, Abby Normal, Mr. Brain, 9 Gibbon. Thank you. 322 for Alex through 60 lines. There's another Tetris for Alex, 345 through 64. All right, Alex taking a single there and a double and a long bar in for a Tetris. And I don't know if he was perfect there, but I mean, it was really close. If it was, I think it was. No, it couldn't have been, because if you had doubled that, it would have been like only a 700. So he must have burned. Right? So $1,500 26 We are now under $500 to get there. Oh, it was 55 lines when the question was asked? Oh, yeah, okay. Or at least when it came through in chat. 416 for Dog, 440 for Alex T. $25 from Rusty Powers. That's like all the people who play like Tetris once a year and go out to CTWC. They all have Rusty Powers. And we get to say, oh, I remember when you were good. Rip. But thank you, Rusty Powers, for the $25 contribution. Says, absolutely unreal Tetris right now. On the contrary, I think it's real. 509 for Dog, 494 for Alex T. But thank you so much, Rusty. Tetris for Alex, 587. 582 for Dog. So we are close. And actually, you know, Dog, there's a few lines in hand, so more or less tied at this point. SV, are you heading to CTWC? You're going good. Well, then that changes. You know, I was about 10% gonna go, and now I'm like 11% gonna go. 687 for Alex. He's on level 20. Dog with a 652. One line to go. You need to use that bar to fix here, and yeah, he's just gonna have to take the burns into 19. So 654 into 19. So big transition pace here for Dog. $25 from Brian. Brian says, comment. Well, that technically qualifies as a comment, so good job. Thank you, Brian. We're up to 1550. The light is at the end of the tunnel. We are so close. $791 Dog, 831 Alex T. So yeah, just $450 away now. Whatever you can spare would be great. You know, maybe the kids can just have 2 dolls instead of 30. All right, dumb reference. All right, 920 for Alex. He's almost 100,000 points ahead of Dog, but keep in mind there is a line difference, 10 lines, and that is a factor. $50 from Russell. You guys are killing it right now. You guys are killing it. 1,600. I'm starting to choke up a little bit. Tetris for Alex. He's got the max. He's on 26. Tetris for Alex, A75. He's into 28 now. Dog gets the max. He's on 26. So yeah, we're now less than 400 away. Tetris for Dog, A72. Uh-oh, Alex in trouble. And he gets a long bar over, but can he downstack? No, that is a top out for Alex at C20. So that is a 1.2. Tops out on 29. So Dog with a chase down target of C21. He is now into 29. And of course, he's got all day. He's at 1.15 million. And this is... He can just pick and choose and do really whatever he feels comfortable doing. And there is a Tetris C15. So now he's just a few thousand away. Davis with the 1692. All right, Dog going to chase that down. We are tied at a game apiece. And that is the first non-one rollover or 1.8 for Alex. But 4 in a row is that's pretty good. All right, we're going to run an ad, guys. So ad break. And then we will give you the pieces. Albina Gilaeva. Albina Gilaeva. I don't know if you can hear me right now because we're in ads. But thank you. I'll thank you after when we... It's from Drewski Lopuski. I don't know who that is, but thank you. Who's Drewski Lopuski? I don't know who that is. Who are you? Oh, is that somebody I should know? I don't know what that is. But thank you. Man who made fun of EK. I don't know what EK is. Who is EK? What is happening? I don't know anything, Guapi. Oh, Urger King, right? Yeah, I know what that is too. Yep, I definitely know what that is. What? I don't know what anything is. EK. Colin says, I dropped my phone onto my face and now my lip is bleeding. But anyway. All right, I think it's over. So let's give these players their pieces. So yeah, thank you to, because maybe you didn't hear it because of the ads, but thank you from Albina G. Says it's from Drewski Lopuski. He is a big fan. Well, I guess I'm a fan as well. I don't. Am I? I guess. How did you drop your own phone on your face? Why is your face? Why is your phone above your face? Okay, looks like both players are ready. And both players are on seed. So, yeah, what was once a best of 5, now a virtual best of 3 between Dog playing Tetris and Alex T. Y'all, we are $358 away from meeting the top 8 goal. And now we are less than that away from getting the goal, thanks to Gil from CC. Gil from CC says, first time contribution. Now look at that. That's good energy right there. First time contribution. Love CTM. Let's get this prize pool up. Thank you, Gil from CC. Strogs YT 3611 into the prize pool says, you got this, dog. You've got this dog? I don't have any dog. What are you talking about? I don't have any dog. What are you accusing me of, Strogs? $33,000 for Dog, 52 as we get underway for Alex as we get underway in game number 3. K9 watching Tetris comes in with the 3, 2, 1 countdown contribution. And that means we have reached our $2,000 goal. My heart can't take it. K9, thank you so very much. That is amazing. We've done it. And now CTM will live another month. Wow. So thank you so very much to everybody who helped us get to our goal. K9, thank you. Strogs, thank you. Gil from CC, Albina, Davis, Weather, Russell, Brian, Rusty Powers, David B, Jason, Uncle Unky, Tim, Maxwell, Jade Hart, Stolen Short Sword, Mr. Burrow, Corporal Ping Minus, Anpu, Abby, Normal, Mr. Brain, and Ninegabin. Those are all the contributions today. And look at this, Slackjaw, not content to just meet the goal, wants to exceed it. It's from Albina G. She is a big fan. All right, thanks, Slackjaw. All right, appreciate that. Amazing. Thank you so much, Slackjaw. Well, that's it. Look at that. We're there. Now you guys can support the channel again if you want to. Now the moratorium on subs is over. You may now feel free to support the channel. All right, $293 for Dog, $308 for Alex T. There's a Tetris for Alex T, $354. 100 bits from G Mart. Thank you, G Mart. Appreciate that. We got lots more classic Tetris competition this week. Mega Masters will continue starting, less than 12 hours from now in the morning here in Texas. We will have matches then. We'll have matches in primetime. U.S. tomorrow, a bunch on Thursday, lots on Thursday. Thursday is going to be a long day. Yeah, we got a bunch on Friday as well. Sunday. $438 from Dog. $455 from Alex T. Pixel Andy says, all right, guys, come on. Let's have a game that looks like it's going to be good. And then a drought hits on 32 and takes out one of the two players. Yeah, that's pretty much what we want. Do we want that? I don't want that. I want, 2 million, 2 million double decider, whatever. Double 2 million decider. That's what I want. How do you use words? I don't know. Can't mix words and numbers. It's not a thing I can do. $4.95 for Dog. There's a Tetris. $5.18. Alex at $5.69. 50,000 points ahead. Just about the same line counts. Double 2.3s. I'll take it. I don't know why I ever doubted you guys, the prize pool. I was like, oh man, this is it. Feeling down on myself. Feel good now. So thank you. I'd like to be able to, deliver a good prize pool for these players. So thank you again all so very much. $5.95 for Dog. $6.73 for Alex T. Did we decide what the combined score record is for a best of three? Apparently they had one that was like 10,000 higher at some other event, but oh wow, $10 more from Slackjaw. Thank you, Slackjaw. Appreciate that. Go Dog for Alnina Drewski Slackjaw. All right, thank you. Thank you, Slackjaw. But yeah, I don't know. I think you kind of, I don't know, those lists are a little bit like, sometimes they include like Mullins. Now, maybe at the very highest ones, they don't include Mullins or whatever. Like somebody tops out at like, I don't know, 1.4, and then someone goes on and Mullins it. So I think, I don't know if there's a way to notate that in these things, or that I like to know about. So I think, combined records with Mullins are, it's nice. It's technically, technically, but it's a little cheap. It's a little cheap, right? You want to see it where both players are active, or at least don't know that, the other player's topped out yet. Rather than, oh, I know he's topped out. Now I'm just going to play a solo game. 913 here for Dog. 917 for Alex Tate. Oh, Alex can't get the 5-tap on that tee to the left, so that is going to slow him down a little bit. And Dog with a little tee trouble as well. His a little more fixable. On the other hand, Mullins are less likely to set combined score records. Well, that's true because, by the time those records are going to be like, yeah, both of them got to 39, So there's no opportunity to Mullin. All right, so that means we are paying the top 8 in this tournament. That's very nice. Tetris for Dog A68, and Alex T has quite the board. This is a board. That is a top out for Alex T on 28, so a pre-29 top out for Alex, and Dog is going to go up 2 games to 1. Alex says, can someone analyze? We need someone to analyze this. All right, Ava's in the chat, pimping Padless. It's coming out any day now, right? Any day now. It is. It is. It's gonna be huge. It's gonna be huge. It's not gonna be some 3D printed thing. It's gonna be like a real thing you can buy. That's gonna be. I can't wait. All right. Pieces here. 12275B. All right, folks, let us go. Dog versus Alex T. Game number 4. Alex has got to win this one to try to force a decide in game number 4. Dog looking to seal a 13th and record-setting win of a Masters event. Pixel Andy. Yeah, Pixel Andy, what a knuckle scraper that guy is, man. Knuckle scraper. That's good. K9 watching Tetris with the 3-2-1 countdown bits. Anonymous gifter gifted a tier 1 sub to Pixel Andy. Thank you, anonymous gifter. Appreciate that. All right, Alex T with a bunch of S's over on the left, and he's trying to bring this back down. He's opened up the right side. He's got a good-looking board now, long bar in Tetris for him. 80,000 for Alex T, 86 for Dog. So, yeah, Alex T trying to win this one and force a decider. The last time he won a Masters event was back in March of 2025. That was against, oh my God, it seems like a universe of time away or ago. That was against Fractal. That was a long time ago. March of 2025. And the last time Dog won one was August of 2025. And then Scooty went on a run of 6 in a row. $245 for Alex, $248 for Doug. What was score of Scooty Semi? What? Scooty Semi. Scooty did not play this month. Black Ops says Dog has 3 masters since Alex's last ones. Last one. 316 for Dog, 336 for Alex T. For 27, 387. All right, Alex with some adjusts here. Long bar Tetris for Alex, 450. 411 for Dog. Ogre made a mistake on the internet. Unforgivable. 457 for Alex, 461 for Dog. $5.99 for Alex T into 19. Dog is in at 605. So more or less double 600Ks, although not officially. $674 for Alex, $654 for Dog. Yeah, super, super close. Long bar in Tetris for Dog, 663. Less than a Tetris apart, one line apart. $5 contribution from Slackjaw into the prize pool. Says meme should probably be here. You mean like in the chat or something? Or I don't know what you mean. But thanks for the $5 contribution. It is a shame that only one person can win. Tetris for Alex T, 858, 861 for Dog. So just a super close one. It is a raid. We have received a raid on Twitch. Tetris time. 2 viewers. So Tetris time and a robot. Thank you so much for raiding yourself and a bot. Thank you so much. What's up, Tetris time? 958 for Alex. 926 for Dog. There's another Tetris. Alex, 991, 967, Dog. MB Caniac says, I'm not a robot, LOL. That's exactly what a robot would say. That's how they get you. What? I'm playing with you, Tetris time. Oh my goodness. Relax, buddy. Bro, MB Caniac is a clanker. Oh my goodness. What? Wait, Sky Loves is also not a robot? All right, so those are the two people? All right. Seems like that's what... Seems like that's legit. Anyway, thanks, Tetris Type. A88 for Dog. A76 for Alex. So here it is, level 29 in a very tight one. 8,000 points apart, 6 lines apart. Tetris for Alex T. Oh, Alex T's right side is a problem. Long bar gets over, but he has really got to dig this down. He's got to find another bar, and he's got to just find ways to downstack this. And now Dog is in trouble. Dog is going to top out at B45, and that means Alex is good in game number 4. I don't know if Alex, I don't know if that Tetris right at the end was pivotal, but it seemed like it was really good. I don't know. How do you dig this? This is absolutely insane. To survive the way his board looked and to have a perfectly beautiful, clean board doesn't make sense. Absolutely nuts. I don't know how he survived it, but we're gonna get the CTM investigation team on it. Foiled Price says, I thought it was over. When you think it's over. I don't understand it either. There's just something... I'm going to say there's something wrong with these kids, but there's something very right with these kids. What's up, Vizamp? Alex with another. He's less than a Tetris away. And there it is, another rollover for Alex. And there it is. He gets the rollover. So that is his, what? How many rollovers is that now, this broadcast? So he's played... Let's see. He's played 7 games. That's 5. Is that 5? All right, players. I am going to go ahead and pop the pieces into the chat. Who dropped the 1K into the prize pool, says Travis? That's the beautiful thing. It was not all just one person. It was like a dozen people dropping, very generous amounts. So That's, you know, that's the way I like it. Honestly, I mean, thank you, Javan T, for the pin. Appreciate that, and all the other pinners. It is a best of 5. There's already 4 games that have been played. It's 2-2. So it's not a best of 3. I'm no math major, but can you raise funds to pay out real betting on Tetris for us? Oh, yeah. All right, players. Pieces are there. What's up, Orlando? All right, y'all. It is decider time. There it is. Both players are ready. There we go. The decider is what is about to happen. That means the winner of this one single solitary game will win the entire match and will win the entire tournament. Let's get them started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Just a reminder that if you are an Amazon Prime member, you do get an Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime gaming subscription that you can award to your favorite streamer or just a streamer every single month. But you can't save them, and they don't repeat. So if you apply it to a streamer, it doesn't just repeat automatically. You have to go in and choose every single month to whom to give it. So consider using it on this channel if you've got one kicking around. Well, a lot of y'all are Prime members, and some of y'all are, you know, not subscribed to the channel. So it seems like a match made in heaven, right? You have a sub, I need a sub, right? Perfect. Anyway, the winner of this game will win the tournament. Dog looking for his 13th, a record-setting win is what he is after. Alex T has got 7, looking to get number 8 as CTWC season and Mega Masters season approaches. Had another contribution into the prize pool from Slackjaw. Says, from Wilmington, Delaware, the actual worst Wilmington. The actual worst Wilmington. Yeah, I don't know. I've how many Wilmingtons have I been to? I mean, of course, I grew up in a Wilmington. Is there one in Ohio? I might have. Nah. And have I been to Delaware? The first state in the Union. You know, the first one to ratify the Constitution. Have I been there? I don't know. So maybe I've only been to one Wilmington. I only speak to one Wilmington. 237 for Dog, 249 for Alex T. Tetris for Dog, 283. Alex T gets a Vitz. And that is a Tetris. He's gonna see what he's gonna do. But thank you, Slackjaw, for the $16 contribution to get us up to 2080. What about Wilmington, Mass? I mean, that's the one that I'm from there, Orlando, Wilmington High School. WHS, 1995. Coops just subbed on Twitch. Someone says, someone find his yearbook. I've already posted my yearbook photos in the Discord. I barely graduated too. I'm a big dummy. 367 for Dog, 360 for Alex T. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to do that. You can if you want. Vandy, should I make you a Wikipedia page so I can add you to the list of notable people from Wilmington, Mass? Yeah, do it. I would love to see it. Oh my God. If only my parents had lived to see my Wikipedia page. Of course, I don't know that they lived to see Wikipedia exist. 409 for Alex, 438 for Doug. There's not a lot of notable people from my town. There's like somebody who invented an apple. The Baldwin, is it the Baldwin apple or some kind of pear? I don't know. No, I think it was a Baldwin apple. There is a baseball pitcher who went to our high school for like a year. That's not much else. 491 for Alex T, 533 for Doug. There's somebody who hosted a Classic Tetris tournament. Yep, true. Tetris for Alex, 525. 535 for Dog. Now, Alex is on level 20. Dog is just getting into 19. So Alex with a lot of high digging kind of suppressed his pace here and also kind of flung him 2 levels into the future. Dog up pretty high here on 19. So watch as he tries to burn this all away. And long bar in Tetris for Dog. So he is now back down to the bottom of the board. That's right, Jason Beret. We had a Jason Beret day in my school. I think in in either 94 or 95, I forget. $728 for Alex T, $661 for Dog. We also had a hazing case, I think, that was at least a national headline for a day or so. If I remember correctly. So that's a good claim to fame. 8-11 for Dog, 8-32 for Alex T. Dog back by 18 lines. Tetris for Dog, 860. Yeah, now 10 lines back, 15 lines back, and back by about 70,000 points. So, you know, pace-wise, it's a toss-up. I'm still doing community service for my hazing. Oh, man, I didn't think you were going to dig that up there, Rhubarb. Oh, no. Let the cancellations begin. All right, Tetris for Alex. A40. He's got the max. He's on 28. Vandy, would you ever entertain a talking AI co-host? Yeah, I don't think I would. I think AI is going to be a transformative technology, but for now anyway, it's best used as, I think, an adjunct to productivity, to automate things that people, you know, kind of weird, you know, just tasks that can be automated. I don't think a person is one. Alex T is in trouble. That is a top out at B08. Chase down target for Dog is B09. So all Alex can do is sit and watch and wait to see if Dog can chase this down. If he does, it'll be his 13th CTM victory, and he is less than a Tetris away. And Alex T seems to see the writing on the wall. But we have seen, you know, things happen. So, you know, you can't count points until they're scored. And that is going to do it. Dog playing Tetris is your April 2026 Classic Tetris Monthly winner. Alex T did a great job, got back to the finals after a long time, but he is back in, and it is Dog who has won. He is back in the lead for CTM victories. So congratulations to you, Dog. You are a winner. There he is. All right, a Dog who's playing the game of Tetris. That's you. Congrats, man. You played great. And you'll love a decider in the finals. And yeah, so that will be win number 13 for Dog, who's going to reclaim the overall Masters win lead. So congratulations to you, man. That was an amazing performance. And Alex T, congratulations to you. You played great. I mean, it's been a few months since we saw you, and you have not lost a step. So good luck to both of these players as we enter championship season. Mega Masters and CTWC, first time, I believe, ever back-to-back those two things. So it's going to be a heck of the next 2 months of Classic Tetris. Ben Squirrely with the sub on Twitch. Thank you so much. Play Dog's song. I don't have the song. I got to admit, I didn't buy it. How do you find it on Spotify? I don't have Spotify, man. Or is it on Bandcamp? Can I go on Bandcamp and buy it? Oh man. All right, congratulations to you. So that is going to do it for April 2026. Dog playing Tetris is your winner. His 13th win. He's back in first place overall. It's a very interesting development. We'll see what happens throughout the year. Dog takes this final 3 games to 2. And I will show you the brackets, and we can regard it, and then we will wrap up, and then I will eat a late dinner and go to sleep. All right, let us regard the bracket. Let's refresh this so we get one of the names lit up. That would be good to do. Find Dog's music free on YouTube. Oh, man. Oh, wait, this is the wrong one. Wrong month. Here you go. That's the old one. Let's refresh it. Ready? There it is. So, courtesy of everybody who contributed to the prize pool of this stream and before, all 8 of these players will make it into the prize pool. SV and Meme and Danv and Miles are very happy to make it in. And everybody else is happy because the amount is bigger than it would have otherwise been. So thank you so very much, everybody. That was amazing. I was really worried about that, but you guys always come through. So thank you for doing that. So yeah, let's take a look at what the prize pool ended up being. $2,080.29. I'm going to thank everybody who contributed to the prize pool. K9 watching Tetris, Corporal 381, a couple of contributions there. Cousin Avi, Tim 805, Troy Dan, N-Dog, Jason, Cute Pup, Remy, Mouse, Uncle Ungie, Jason, Russell C, Pseudo Canard, Strogs YT, Cousin Avi, Cute Pup again, Rusty Powers, Brian, Albina G, Gil from CC, Slackjaw, K9 watching Tetris, Davis WX, Madelsberger, Mr. Brain, David B, Ping Minus, The Salty C Man, Jade Hart, Maxwell R, David B again, Davis W again, Maxwell R again, Slackjaw, Anpu, Serial Number, Rigel, Mr. Brain, Ningabin Jr., Cox Danny J, Abby Normal, Dublin Joe R75, Serial Number Arbarro joined Tetris with the non-pros at tmp.tetris.lol, Amanda G, Madelsberger, Luke D, Trudy, Colin, Slackjaw, Ningabin, Mr. Brain, Stolen Short Sword, Mr. Burrow, Stolen Short Sword, Mr. Burrow, Mr. Brain, A. Brown, Anders RJ, Slackjaw, Huckaxe, Tecate. Thank you very much, everybody, for getting us where we needed to go. Love seeing so many names, and especially thank you to those of you who are new supporters over on Matcherino. Thank you. I know Matcherino's not been easy to deal with lately, so your extra effort to get in there, for those of you who got back in there, thank you. But yeah, we will be paying our top 8, which is amazing. So, all right, so that's the prize pool. We did this whole thing. We did who the winner was. We got to do patrons. Thank you, patrons. You guys are, as the current slang goes, you guys are the bomb.com. Thank you. Oh wait, that is next month's. That's like the secret next month's background, which I like much better. But anyway, thank you. Yes, you are the bomb.com. Scott Gray, Jay the Window, K9, Tacky, Madelsberger, N-Dog, Mr. Brain, Corporal Jr., Troy Dan, KM, Kaka, Javin, T, Jason, Sunny, Mila, and all the rest. Thank you so very much for that. And of course, we got to thank those of you who supported the stream. Let me refresh it so it starts at the right time. Black Ops says this locks up 7 years in a row winning at least one Masters for Dog. Yeah, he's won a Masters in at least 7 different years since 2020. Oh, shoot. That is true. That is true facts. Anyway, thanks to those of you who supported the stream today as well. And those of you, of course, before. New followers, Forever Ripping Fast. I got to be honest, I thought that said Forever Ripping Fart. And I almost... which is like, oh my God, what? Do you live in my apartment? What? Anyway, Forever Ripping Fast, Sami Yavi, Bello Champ, J Balls, Vizio, Isabella, Twitch subs, Biggie Mac, Jazz.Z, Sorelli, I've seen Bees, Brosman, Wheels McCoy, Flexium, Nova, Sonic the Screw, Adam Myers, False Minute, Jade Hard, Ziggy, Pixelandy, Vizamp, Coops, Bent Squirrely, Bits from K9, Zook, Mari, Gmart, Raids from Evie, Babby, and Tetris Time. How is Babby formed? Okay, and also some of those subs were from gift subs. Anonymous gifter, thank you to whoever you were. Colin gifted one. And maybe that was it. If there was another in there. Yeah, I think that was it. So thank you, everybody. Amazing time. And big shouts to, all the moderator team on Twitch and YouTube and Discord and wherever else. Thanks for all the tech people behind the scenes who keep that whole thing going. Thanks to the qual checkers. You guys are great. Thanks to Hana and everybody running the community tournaments and all that. And thanks to our intrepid schedulers, Cat Surgery and ZM Pro. All right, Katsugari and Zempro, thank you. Appreciate that. And that is going to close April. And tomorrow, Tetris never rests. So tomorrow, we got some matches. Thursday, we got some matches. We got matches. Just watch the dumb channel, okay? Good? Yes? Great. All right, YouTube, we're going to let you go. Thank you, Kate Taco, Caddy, Salty Seaman, Tio, TK Fan, Jade, Junkle, Mr. Brain, Salty Man, I already said that, Air Whitey, George Amoki, and Jazzy Josh, and Titan, and everybody else. And the players. Thank you, players, for showing up. I guess I couldn't do this without you, so thank you. All right, bye, YouTube. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. Twitch, thank you guys especially. You guys care.